Welcome everyone to Dirty 20, where bad rolls make great role playing. Steve will be here with us very shortly. He's just running late. Don't know why, probably putting his kids to bed. But we'll go around the invisible table and introduce you all to our lovely players and their characters, starting with Jenny.
I'm Jenny. I'm playing Bernice Simmons, the Storm Sorcerer.
Jack.
I'm playing Paul, the rogue of the party, who kind of doesn't know anything about where he is.
Joe.
Fitzroy Harrigon. I'm a lover and a fighter and a barbarian.
And last but not least,
I am Rowan. I am definitely human. I am nothing else. 100% human. And I am a celestial warlock.
Amazing. So, our players are ready. I think your DM is ready. I'll just have to drink a lot of caffeine to get me awake. But let's scry into tonight's adventures. Sagas of Kaldraa. Can anyone tell me what happened last week?
We killed some people.
You did. Not very well, but you did.
They're dead. We're alive. I say that's well.
True, but a couple of you fell down.
Yeah, we just got back up again. You ain't never going to keep us down.
I'm gonna keep you. What else did you do last week?
Well, we discovered by Fitzroy keeping one alive and interrogating them that they are members of the cult.
Mm.
And there's an organization either high up or they're higher up than the cult and employ them called the Eight, of which Seth Links is one.
Yes. So to the audience, the cult that Jack is on about is the Order of Drakon. That obviously wanted you guys dead because you have something of theirs.
I mean, they could have just asked.
It's not in their nature.
Elmo, who was the tavern owner,
Who didn't get
and
killed.
there's nothing interesting about them to me as a player. Nothing at all. They decided that they were going to stay and take the rap, allowing us to escape. We discussed making a revenge plan, but in order to help that, Rowan's patron, let's call it, intervened, or at least that's what we were told, and we were transported out into the wilderness near Irongate.
Yep. Then you got into Irongate via a lot of brothers showing you the way, and you met with Jenny.
Well, Bernice.
Bernice. And then you met the Grand Master, and he gave you all passes to come and go through Iron Gates for about a month.
Interesting hint as well, Cirta, where Paul is from. Apparently in this place, the people from Cirta are viewed as arrogant, or at least Dovalonians are in general.
Yes, according to him. And then you managed to get to a tavern. I can't remember which one you went to, guys. So
We went
It
to
was
the
the
nicest
fanciest
one.
Yeah.
It was called the Lamb and something. The something and lamb. The Lion and Lamb.
The Lion and the Lamb. Yep. And you all got a drink from this interesting tavern keeper, and you're about to sit down. And this is where we're going to begin the session. So you're all sitting around a quite large round table, all looking round at the other patrons. There's not many of them, but there's a few of them. Some are from the Iron Guard order. Some are civilians within Iron Guard, just drinking and chatting to each other. At this time, I would like you all to, if you want, to roleplay whatever you would like to do.
Okay, DM, compared to the speakeasies and underground bars and theatres that Paul would have attended in Cirta, how does the atmosphere of this one compare?
Quite chilled. You can tell there's a bit of tension in the air, but that's obviously with being in Iron Gate, which is potentially a border settlement between Albania and the Wavian Empire. There's a bit of tension with like the Iron Guard being there, but apart from that, it seems relatively chilled. If that helps.
So, Fitz, is this... You've been around this neck of the woods before?
In the north regions, no. More of a homebody. Looked quite nice though. I do think Bernice picked a good spot. We were attempted to be assassinated in the last tavern we were in. So, just being able to sit down and enjoy a drink is a good first step.
Oh, I guess so. I understand I've never been south of Dolonia. I don't know what this country's like, what its customs are, what its culture is.
Well, mostly the same as anywhere, really. Lots of drinking, lots of fucking, lots of swearing, and lots of stupid people in charge. But apart from that, the people are pretty jolly.
Paul looks around the very chill and tense atmosphere. I see what you mean.
Don't let the calmness fool you, it's just before the watershed. Give it an hour or so.
I was gonna say, where are the two guys you know are gonna end up brawling in the streets? Where are the shady fellows in the corner, sharking people out of their money?
Well,
They're due on in 20 minutes.
in Shadorim can have a scrap outside if you want, Paul. And you're pretty shady sat in this corner.
I resemble that remark.
Rowan, you
Yes.
said your father sent us this way, big guy. Is there any particular reason we are staying here? I just remember that Jenny has some soldier friends that have been waylaid that may have something to do with the order that are hunting us.
I honestly couldn't tell you. I mostly just get told where my dad wants me to go. It's very annoying. He sent me to you. He's then sent us over here. It's a whole thing. There'll be a reason. There always is. There'll be something bad that has to be taken out, something like that. But yeah, as for providing a reason before asking me to do anything, good lord, that never happens.
Sounds just like my dad. Jenny, the soldier friends who were waylaid by the Black Riders, are they in the Wyverian Empire side of the river, or are they the northern side of the river?
Yes, please. I believe they're in the northern side, but west of Iron Gate.
John, would we know if... Because obviously Iron Gate crosses the border. Would we know if north, east, southwest is west kind of the direction we're heading, because we're heading back into the Wyverian Empire?
Right, yes.
Okay, so it does line up.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
It could be awkward if we're all going the wrong way. Perfect. Okay, and Rowan, you're sure your dad doesn't want us to stay in Iron Gate? It's just something important happens here.
I mean, hopefully, and I look up and start shouting, hopefully he lets me know. But at the moment, you know as much as I do, I'm afraid.
I had a friend who talked to rocks. You remind me a little bit of him.
Maybe. Oh, actually, no. I'm hoping we don't actually meet my dad. That would be awkward. But yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Either way, we're not doing anything or going anywhere until they bring back our equipment.
I thought Bernice was getting that sorted for us.
Yes, they said they'd send it over as soon as possible.
There we go. So we just have to put our feet up and chill. I knock back half a glass of wine.
Paul looks around tables for any cutlery that's not being attended to.
Make a investigation check.
Excellent, that's one of my favourites.
Now, are we stealing the silverware or are we equipping ourselves?
You can do as you please.
So the answer to that is yes.
It's 25, John.
Okay, so you don't really see any cutlery on any of the tables, apart from the ones that the patrons are sitting on, and they're using them.
Gang.
Bernice, you look like a strong woman. Are there any local fighting tournaments or a rowdy place where one can pass the time by punching strange men in the face?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm strong in the way of muscle, but in other ways I certainly am. But as for what you're inquiring, is that?
It's a no. There's none like that.
No, I can't say there is, but maybe in a town over.
Yeah, we really are west of the border. Not to worry, Bernice. So, currently waiting for weapons, then having a few more drinks. What? Maybe another time. John.
Remind me, who's in this tavern other than us? Is there anybody else?
There's 2 Iron Guard members sitting opposite you on one table. There's a couple behind you eating and drinking, and there's a lone, very old dwarf right behind Paul, just drinking and just sitting on his own, quite drunk.
Perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna look to Fitz. You wanna see something?
Always.
I'll give him a little sly wink, and then I am going to cast Suggestion onto the two guards.
Okay.
So I need them to make a Wisdom save, please.
Okay. I will do that.
Okay, I'm gonna see where this is going before I do it.
I was about to say,
Okay,
Bernice is
one
definitely
got
part of
10.
that side, not ours.
And the other one got 11.
Fantastic.
So they've both failed. So I just kind of lean over and I say, "Hey, wouldn't it be funny if you guys and that dwarf just like really got into it?"
Suddenly, they both get up and they push the dwarf on the floor and they start beating the hell out of him. The dwarf fights back and they start a tavern brawl.
Fitz is going to finger point at Rowan and say like, my hero. Then be like, I'll split it up, don't worry, Jen, don't worry, Bernice. And like, kick his way in.
Okay, you kick your way in. You manage to get a few punches in. The guards sucker punch you twice, and the dwarf kicks you in the ribs.
Bitch!
Paul hides the flagon behind his back that he was planning to hit someone with.
So you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I don't get to make any attacks either.
Oh yeah, you can if you want. Do you want
I'll
to
make
attack?
an unarmed strike.
Okay, on the dwarf.
Yeah. I got an that one.
That one. It still hit him because he's not wearing any armor. Do you want to roll for?
Roll for damage. Absolutely. Alright, it's just 5.
It's 5. You managed to
Great.
knock him out though, and the other two guards punch you again in the face.
Oh, no, don't worry, guys. I got him for you. He started this. Remember?
You're right. He did. Come on. We better go back on watch. And they slowly walk out of the tavern, whilst the dwarf is unconscious.
The law are a little bit heavier-handed here than I'm used to. I thought that was going to be a lot funnier.
I thought that was very entertaining, thank you. And I'm just going to throw a quick bit of healing light. So you get a d6 of healing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to lean back and like wave at the person behind the bar.
Okay.
Hello, miss! Oh no, I've done it again.
Oh, hello. Is there anything you need?
Well, I just wanted.
Running out of his little bar area and like come to you.
Am I remembering it wrong? Are they a gnome?
No, no, he's not a gnome. He's a human.
Human, right. No idea where I got that from. Yeah, just to draw your attention to the mess, pointing at the dwarf on the floor.
That happens a lot, don't worry about it. I'll go pick up poor old Artorius. He always gets into mischief, that one.
Was he a knight by any chance?
No, I don't think so. He tells a lot of random stories. Come on, Artorius, let's go. He just shuffles the old dwarf out of the tavern. Whilst this is happening, though, 2 guards walk in with a big crate. Are you the guys that we need to give this thing to?
We are the party known as the Travellers of Desperate Roads, indeed.
Right. Okay. We'll drop it here and just let you take your weapons. Right.
Hold on a moment. So he's going to do the equivalent of an inventory check,
Okay.
just to make sure that everything is still there. Anything missing?
Nope. Everything is in there. Everything is accounted for.
Ah, they were as good as their word.
Taking Alexander back. Oh, thank God, those guards would have gone out of here without a kicking if I had my sword. But still nursing his bust nose.
Oh, something else we need to give to you. As your for everyone who comes and goes from Ironguard, you need currency within the Wavian Empire. I take it you don't have that, do you? So
No, not at all.
the Grandmaster's given you 200 Imperial crowns.
That is very generous of the Grandmaster.
And you need to give the money back once you're done with it. You can't keep it.
Oh, I see. This is equivalence exchange?
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of, I see. So what is the exchange rate? I assume it's 0%.
Look, we're giving you 200 gold piece, Imperial crowns. Whatever you use within the Wavian Empire, you can do. That's fine. But what is remaining, you must give back to us.
Of course, not a problem.
Okay.
And would you know? Sorry. Just while we're on the subject of gold, is there anywhere in this town that we could maybe if we had a little bit, if we earned a little bit of more money, because we have none at the moment, shame. If we traded it with somebody, is there somebody who can do an exchange for the Wyverian currency just before we head across the border to look after your men?
I don't understand the question.
Well, we happen to have a hypothetical large amount of money in the northern currency. We're hoping to maybe once we get this hypothetical amount of money to trade it for Wyverian money.
But the Imperial Imperial crowns is Wyverian money.
Sorry, John. I'm just mostly asking in terms of because obviously we traded our money from Wyverian away.
Yes.
So then we've got this 200, which is in Imperial in Wyverian, but we've also got a huge amount of money in the northern currency. And if we're heading back to the Empire, my thing is there anywhere in town I can exchange?
Not.
Or is it not that type of place?
It's not that type of place. It just lends you money, but once you've used it, that's it. If that makes any sense.
That's a very wise tactic. Make sure that the people travelling through stay travelling through.
Pretty much.
This is going to point at Paul and go, free money. Let's say it out loud, but directed to Paul, hopefully in his head.
Well, you can't do that. So I'm
no.
I'm going to point.
No. Sorry, Jack. Fitz is just whispering. This is not sure how the message spell works.
We're going to have to, as players, work out like a way to initiate that. So yeah, under the table, effectively, I'm pointing at Fitz's knee, but I just need to point at him. Yes, Fitz. What is it?
Sorry, no, I was just doing a joke bit that Fitz thinks that he can point to Paul and just speak in
Oh,
Paul's head.
Right.
I was just doing a joke. I'm not trying to metagame.
Okay.
It's just Paul points at Fitz and Fitz can hear him in his head. So I'm just Fitz was just being dumb.
I liked
Fitz
it.
has
I thought it was funny.
Fitz has nothing to say. Fitz was just saying, "Ooh, free money if they think we're coming back. Free money."
So the guards are just standing there awkwardly. Right. Do you need any of us? Because we need to be back on watch.
Well, sir, if you could tell us how we might get a map of this town?
A map of this town. Well, many taverns have maps of this town.
I apologize if I seem ignorant. I'm a Dovalonian, you see.
Ah, that explains everything, and they just basically slap each other's chest and everything and start laughing.
I'm just going to look around the table, especially at Bernice. Does anyone get the joke?
Nope.
No. Well,
Not really.
I don't think Fitz does.
Hmm.
So is there anything else you need from us?
No. You know how us Dovalonians can be. You can go from us now.
They just both nod and just slowly walk backwards and exit the tavern.
Walking backwards. Did they think I was going to, attack or do something? He's trying to figure it out.
Well, they just feel a bit awkward now, so they're just walking, slight walk back, they're turning, then exiting out of the tavern.
See them with the back to us as they're out the door.
Yeah.
At that very moment, I'll quickly look to Fitz and say, "This is how it's done," and I'll point to one of the guards and say, "Thanks for the Imperial Crown." And that's me sending message.
One of them just looks around as a bit confused and a bit sheepish now as he slowly walks out of the tavern.
Is that not what I did?
If you was doing it correctly, yes, but
I was not.
I can tell you don't own the ability to do so properly.
Okay. Look at the difference in this, Fitz. Watch the way my mouth moves.
Watching.
I point at him, looking him right in the face, and say, without my lips moving, "I'm speaking directly into your mind, Dumbo."
Oh. Well, no one told me that. Thank you for the tip, both of you. So we have. What time is it, John? Roughly, daytime, nighttime.
It's early evening at the moment.
So I think the best thing might be for the group of us to maybe get some sleep. Now we have our things and head out in the morning to the Wyverian Empire.
Do we plan to take on these Black Riders?
If they get in the way.
Well, I think perhaps have a look around, tool up, get some information, and then head out for around lunchtime, maybe 1:30.
Sounds great.
We're lying.
So, are you all going to bed early then, I take it?
Well, I'd like to, first of all, inquire about a map
Oh,
with
yes.
the tavern keeper.
Yes. So you head to the bar, and the tavern keeper is there, tapping his fingers on the bar. Oh, hello again. What can I do for you?
The guard folk told me that tavern keepers are the best people to ask about maps for this town?
Yes. Hang on a second. He bends over and just gets a map and puts it on the bar. There you go.
Oh. It's gratis then. And he grabs it.
Is that okay for you, sir?
I'm very impressed. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Okay, so I'll bring it back to the table.
Yep.
And obviously we've got the version where there's all the numbers on, and we've got the key as well.
Yes.
So if I could direct my other players to have a look and see if there's anything they find interesting there. It's in the channel on the Discord.
In the mapping maps.
In the mapping maps.
Fitz is good. I've got new armor quite recently. I think I bought a shield in the last town and did not take it with me.
No, you didn't.
So, I'm imagining my shield is good enough for now.
Yes. Yes, for now.
Anybody else?
Well, I could always go have a look at the blacksmith, see what they're selling.
A wild Shadorim appears.
Hey, Steve.
Hi. I did say hi before.
We didn't hear you, sorry, buddy.
Well,
I'm taking that I was there with you, so.
Well, obviously I need to see an alchemist about a sword.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in a stone, is it?
No, it's the ones they used to stab us with. The poisoned ones. Remember I picked one up?
Oh, I did not clock you doing that, but fair play.
I have a budding interest in poison.
Fair.
I mean, the only other thing would be a little drinking and debauchery, but to be honest with you, this really does not seem like that style of town.
No, those guards seem pretty heavy-handed with that dwarf.
Well, you know, people tend to be open to suggestion. He says with a wink.
Very stiff-laced, this kind of land. Very boring.
Bernice, you're excluded from this, obviously. Sat at this table with us, our new friend.
No, not the people, but, you know, you'd expect the taverns to be a bit more raucous. Granted, we chose a very nice one, but you know what I'm saying.
That couple was sat behind us, weren't they?
Yes. They're still there.
Excellent. So I'm going to turn around to them, and I'm going to cast suggestion again, so they need to make a wisdom saves.
Yep, hang on. Go do that now. So the first one, don't know if that went up. Got a 17,
Ooh, that one passes.
and the next one got. Oh, don't know why I rolled twice. Okay, I got a critical fail.
Okay, so I lean back on my chair over to them.
Yeah.
And I look at them both. I'm like, wouldn't it just be absolutely hilarious if the two of you took your clothes off and danced on the tables?
So the male didn't do that, but the female starts doing it, and the male half elf, we'll say, is so distraught by this. He's like proper having a not a meltdown, but it's like freaking out a bit as he sees his partner, which is a old human female undressing and dancing on the table with her saggy watermelons dancing everywhere.
Rowan, is your father the devil?
I'm going to start strumming my lute to accompany the performance.
No, my father is not the devil. He's quite the opposite, in fact. Quite the stick in the mud. He'd go absolutely spare if he saw this. It would be hilarious. Also, I cast light on the table so that it's underglowing in like a neon color.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun, and she seems to be having a gay old time. This is very awkwardly looking away.
So much I can do. I mean, I have to work with what I've got. I turn around to her. You can stop now. Thank you.
She stops and she gets off the table and just very sheepishly puts back her clothes back on, whilst her other half is gasping for air on the other side of the table.
I look at her and just say, "You did wonderfully. You should be very proud of yourself. That was excellent. Thank you so much."
She doesn't say anything and just puts her clothes back on.
I'm going to put my lute away. Just grab Rowan's wrist. Not very strongly, but firmly. Keep doing stuff like that, you're going to get us into trouble.
Oh, it'll be fine. Don't worry.
I can count on 2 hands the amount of people who've said something like that to me.
Who was the other?
Yeah, I was just wondering. Who's the other? That's got to be at least 6 people that have said that to you.
Oh, this was before I met any of you.
Ooh, story time?
Well, what kind of story do you want to know? It seems this is the only kind of fun we're going to have tonight, unless you want to go tavern hopping, which...
Hey, I tried.
You got an old dwarf beaten up and an old woman embarrassed. Well done.
Again, I can only work with the material I have.
Why don't you do it to one of us? We are a much hardier people than the common man.
Yeah, but if I wanted you guys to dance and fight, I could just ask. No magic needed.
Ha.
Well, okay, Rowan.
Yes?
Just to kill some small minutes, give me a type of story you'd want to hear from my hometown.
Why you left?
Apart from that one.
Ah, spoil sport. Fine, your first love that wasn't red and fluffy.
Well, okay. So, Mary qualifies for half of those criteria. She was not fluffy. No way. But she was red of skin. Tiefling woman I knew. She would always love an argument, to the point where she would start a non-serious argument and then it would become serious. Or she'd start a serious argument and then pull the rug out from beneath me to make it a non-serious argument. And we'd either be tearing into each other with verbal barbs or madly embracing and doing over-the-top public displays of affection. She was a wonderful woman to know, absolutely maddening, and definitely trouble.
Thank you. She sounds wonderful.
She does.
Whilst you're all talking,
So if we're going out on the town to hypnotize people, Jenny, is there? Sorry, Bernice, is there anywhere you would like to go? Anywhere you'd recommend? Is there anything you need to do before we leave?
Not that I can think of, but if Rowan is wanting to cause a bit of havoc, might I suggest a training ground?
A good shout.
What, with physical, like, with... Ooh, no, I don't want to touch things.
Let's fight.
We could spar with each other. I could show you some real magic.
Oh, yes, okay. I'm down for this.
All right, I'll take on Shadorim and Fitzroy, the three of us, all working on our own, and the Magisters, you face each other.
The three of you are going to handle each other. Are you going to be in a circle while you do this?
Well,
Of course, the best way to spar is in a circle, standing next to each other.
call it vying for who's the victor. You know, it adds an element of politics and mutual betrayal to it. It'll be more fun.
Whatever you want to call it.
It's intensely sexual.
I'm down, Bernice. See what you can do.
Okay. There's 3 to choose from. Old Street Training Grounds, Southwest and Northwest. Old Street is closest.
Which one has the best audience?
Which would have the best audience? Probably Northwest.
Northwest would have the best audience, yeah.
I would probably say Northwest.
Then let's go. Finish our drinks. Let's go.
I down the rest of my wine.
Okay, so you finish your drinks and you'll head to the northwest fighting or training grounds. As you get there, it's not a lot of individuals there at the moment. There's a few Iron Guard members training with their swords and their archery skills as well. So you all enter the training grounds. What you want to do? Like who's going first?
How shall we do this, Bernice? Are we sparring with one another? Are we going to aim at a target and see who can do the biggest bang? How do you envision this?
Depends what you're feeling most comfortable with and confident. If you don't feel you can take a hit, we can always use training dummies.
Oh, I like you. Okay, let's go for it.
What you do? Are you using training dummies or?
No, I'm rising to the bait.
Okay. So you. Okay, I don't know how you could do this. Who was? Okay, you both.
Could I also do a thing with anybody watching?
You can do, yeah.
Yeah, that's a point. There's an audience around us, yeah?
There's now an audience, yeah. As they stop what they're doing and they just like emerge like around you two.
Okay, let's hear the odds, You play your money, you place your bets. For the woman you know, the ever trustable, reliable Bernice Simmons, I give her 3-1. And for the despicable The untrustworthy Rowan!
Excuse me.
1 to 2. Who's gonna place a bet now, ladies and gentlemen? Who's gonna place a bet?
It's going to place 5 gold on each.
Okay.
Talk about hedging your bets.
You see a couple of
6.
iron guards coming up to you, and one place 2 gold on Rowan. One place 3 gold on Bernice, and the last one places 4 gold on Bernice as well.
Let's make it go, guys, if we can drum up an audience.
Oh yes, absolutely not a problem. So first of all, before we start doing anything, I'm going to use prestidigitation to cause like some fireworks effects to go off.
Okay. You do that, and a few minutes later, more people come into the training grounds to see what's going on. And yeah, they're all circling. There's like there's a lot more audience now. That's like circled around both you and Bernice.
Step back from the blast radiuses, ladies and gents. We don't want you caught in the spells. Do not try this at home. These are trained professionals. Do not try this at home.
So I want you both to roll me a d6.
Just straight up D6.
Straight up d6.
3.
2.
Bernice goes first.
Oh. Do you want me to start off going easy on you? Or just give it my all straight away?
Well, we've got an audience, so I suppose maybe we should hand it to them. So let's give ourselves something to build up to.
Okay, fair enough. I'll do a first Bjorn's still not doing the spells.
Oh no.
I'll just do a first level chromatic orb on you then.
It's second level to begin with, isn't it?
Nope.
No, chromatic
Oh,
orb.
Oh, you're right.
That's a 25 to hit.
That is a hit.
I'll stick to my natural talents and go with lightning damage.
Go, Bernice!
How much am I taking?
22. I got an 8 and 2 seconds.
So I take the hit, my hair's like a bit frizzy. I'm like, I thought I said work up to this.
Oh, that was nothing, dear.
Very well. Anything else? As I crack my neck.
No, that'll do for now. I'll give you a chance.
Your compassion is very touching. So, for my turn then, how am I going to do this? Okay, so I'm going to really, like, perform the hell out of this. So, the first thing I'm going to do is, like, I'm kind of spinning backwards and casting Spirit Shroud on myself.
Okay.
So that's gonna be. Oh, why is it doing that? Damn it! Right, so it'll be radiant damage that I do on top of everything else.
Counter spell. Reaction.
Ooh.
Okay, so in that case, then it starts to flow from my neck, but then just fizzles out. Like, huh. Interesting. And then as I stop spinning, both hands go up and fire 2 bolts of Eldritch Blast. So that's a 15 on the first.
That hits.
And a 15 on the second.
So that's 20 damage. Not bad.
That needs to add 5 to both of those.
Oh, okay.
So I've got the, I don't know why it hasn't done it, but I've got the agonizing blast feat, so it's an extra 10. So
Right, okay. That's a point. Let me just check something.
oh, that's why, because I didn't press. I did the wrong. Damn, I did cast rather than do hit and then damage, so it didn't add the 5. It's just these 2 golden bolts of light just coming straight for you.
I take it.
What's the damage, Rowan?
I think it's 30 altogether.
How are you looking at the moment?
Just below half. But I think it might be over in the next turn.
Good con.
Well, in that case, then, over to you.
Okay. Well, so we've given them a taste of what we can do. How about I show you my full power? And I cast Lightning Bolt, which is a Dex save.
Oh, that's not good. That is an 11.
Oh. Oh dear.
As soon as I saw that 8, I was like, yeah, this isn't going to go well.
Okay. What feats did I take?
86.
Yeah.
You're not familiar with the level 3 AoVs?
Hmm?
No, just Joe. Like 8d6. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's 23 lightning damage.
That just, and I mean like dead on, takes me down to 0.
Ooh.
Okay.
I go down on my knees. Because I'm assuming that we're not doing this to the death, because it's...
No.
Yeah.
No.
So,
No, it was just first to go down loses.
so I'm down on the ground. I'm like, you know what, Bernice? Well done. I'm impressed. And then I heal myself.
No problem. Been
Let's
training.
give a big old hand for our righteous, ever reliable Miss Bernice Simmons.
Ooh! Ooh!
You all hear big old claps and woos coming from the crowd.
And now I've got to pay out 44 gold.
You do.
I'm going to try and see if the Iron Guard accept the other currency.
What other currency?
Well, we've not gotten the... Have we gotten the with the Wyvern Empire currency yet?
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try and see if they accept the northern currency.
They do.
Excellent. Right. So I'll keep their extra 11 and pay out entirely in northern. So we've got 211.
Nice.
It's a bit of a loss, but a net gain slightly.
So after a few minutes of Paul handing out money, a few of the crowd disperse and they go back to what they were doing. As the night draws in and it's getting late.
If Fitz doesn't get to fight, he's going to be really upset.
He's already taken off some of his armour.
Okay, very strictly putting the money away.
Yeah.
I'll take a theatrical bow in front of Fitzroy and Shadorim. Draw my rapier dramatically. Gentlemen, shall we?
Fitzroy draws Alexander, shining, spinning it around him, and he's like, kind of been not to be that person, but I've kind of been waiting for this for quite a while. Did you beat me in that arm wrestle, Paul? Remember?
Oh yes. Oh, I do.
I'm going to just take out my great sword, spin it round, and slam it into the ground.
Okay. Could you three make me a d6 roll, please? A straight d6 roll.
As they're all squaring up, I sit down next to Bernice, pass her. What kind of snacks can we get at this place?
I say peanuts.
That'll do. Pass Bernice the packet of peanuts. I'm like, that was good fun. Let's see what these guys can do.
Was fun.
Okay, so
It's been a while since I've been able to spar.
who got the highest?
I got a 5. I've just sent it, but my normal rolls don't come through.
I know,
20.
it's weird. Okay.
So I've sent it to the chat just
Okay.
to prove that I'm not lying.
Fitz, then Paul, then Shadorim.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
I rolled it.
Okay, me.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, boys. And Fitz is going to bonus action summon Roy to manifest Echo next to Shadorim and use his attack on Paul with Alexander for a 16.
16 hits.
Yes. 100. It's 9 damage.
Gotcha.
And then use my final Unleash Incarnation so that Roy can attack Shadorim. And that's a 10. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
Yeah, I'm just wiping my armour.
Yeah, Roy cannot get through Shadorim's thick armor. But Fitz didn't attack properly. He did like a side of the sword slap rather than a slash. He's not trying to hurt anybody.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is me.
So, reeling from the strike, he takes a swaying step back to lunge at Fitz with the rapier. 27 to hit as a crit.
Just crit on me. Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Yeah.
That absolutely hits. I don't know how much damage that's going to do. You might kill
28.
Fitz. 28 damage, including sneak attack.
Yep, that's
Okay.
that's all of it.
Okay, and Fitz is still standing, but Fitz is no longer smiling.
And because he's attacked, you don't get no opportunity attack for me to spin around. He's fully leaning into his performer history now. He's almost like tap dancing to get up to Shadorim, offhand attack with a dagger. So it won't be as much damage. We've got to reduce.
You can actually
reduce
right
four-
click. Yeah, you can actually right click it, go customize, and set it to offhand. It doesn't add the bonus.
Oh. That isn't working for me. So, yeah, I'll do it as normal, and we'll just say. Okay, 26 to hit. It's only the 6 piercing. -4, it's 2 piercing.
So 2.
Because I've attacked, I'm going to get away from both of you. So you two are the closest to each other now, but you can't get opportunity attacks because he's attacked. And that's the end of what I can do.
Right, so it'll be me then. So I'm just going to look at both of you, and I need you both to make charisma saving throws.
Nice.
I got 5.
That's a fail. And that's a fail.
Okay.
So you both got Bane on you now.
Nice.
What does Bane do?
And for his bonus action, what can I do?
It is one hell of a debuff, that's what that does.
Mm-hmm. -4 to your attacks and saving throws of his choice on one stat.
And I am going to also, for the fun of it, channel my divinity as a vow of enmity on you, Paul. So basically, I get advantage on you.
Okay.
So I guess actually, are you within 10 feet? I would say. How far did you move away?
Let's make it fun, and you use that. I mean, within 10 feet.
Yep. So yep. And that's all I can do this round.
Okay,
Fit. Oh,
you're up, Fitz.
yeah. Fits to double that fuck ball.
Could I use my reaction to say to Fitz, we can only take him together?
I'm just going to quickly roll a d20 to see if that works.
Okay.
You guys don't need to see this. Let me think if it's good or bad to team up against Shadorim, because I feel like Paul's shady and he's just going to stab me in the back as soon as I do it.
Shady, how dare you?
I
How
crit
dare you
on my
with
random
being
20
shady.
roll. So I'm going to bonus action go into a rage, just to mitigate some of this shit, and I'm going to attack Shadorim with Alexander. 18.
That's a miss.
And then attack again. Fuck me, no, miss again.
I'm just parrying these blows.
Well, you should see me when I'm at full health. Ding! Oh, God! And that's me done. God damn it! Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Is it fair to say, Fitz, that we are working as allies at the moment?
Let's. I'm not saying we're working together as allies. Fitz knows the bigger threat.
Okay, that's fine. Fine. Deny me advantage, why don't you? Okay. Actually, that is a sensible play. So, thinking that he's convinced Fitz, he will try and flank but not get the advantage. To rapier attack Shadorim first of all. Do you want to roll the d4 minus? It's 26 to hit.
are you talking to, Jack?
Steve?
Steve?
Yeah, sorry, I keep dropping out every now and again. So yeah, that was a hit, and I've took the 20 damage.
Okay.
Yeesh.
The Bane would have made a difference there.
Taking the Bane into account, that would maximum drop it down to 22. Does that still hit?
That's what I mean. It's taking Bane into account, it's still a hit, even on max of a D4. So
I've just been getting generous rolls. That's all it is. Offhand attack with a dagger on Shadorim.
that'd be a miss.
Yep. Fair enough. That was my bonus action as well, so I've not... Actually, I can just disengage and take like 10 feet steps back.
Okay.
And that's it.
Shadorim.
Right, so I take it Fitz is right next to me, so I am just going to spin my great sword round and then just whack him across the chest.
Okay.
Oh, fuck!
So, great sword. To the 15 hit.
Does not.
Yeah.
And it's do thing. And then just quickly I'm going to riposte and use my martial adept and make a free melee attack plus my superiority die against Shadorim. 26.
Yep, that'll hit.
So I actually need to. So it's 7 plus 5, 12 damage.
Okay.
Just
And
from
I'll follow it up
riposting.
with... So I'll offer follow it up with another, because I won't be able to get to Paul from where you're stuck because he's a widow.
You could, but you open up the possibility... Oh, have you used your reaction?
Me?
My reaction.
No, yeah, Fitz, have you used your reaction?
Just checking now. Yeah, I know I've used my reaction.
So yeah, you could spin around and chase me.
Chase me, chase me!
Just about to say that.
No, I'll what I'll do is hit Fitz again.
That's fair.
No, that's an 8. I'm rolling absolutely rubbish.
Definitely
yeah,
blocks with my shield.
That's me down.
Okay.
Done.
Fitz, you're up.
Can I just very quickly interject a touch more chaos?
Oh my god, what now?
You're going to interfere with the fight, are you?
Only a little bit. I'm just going to throw a little healing light at Fitz. So he gets a d6 of health back.
Oh my god.
You bastard.
Thank you. Can I just say, it was only a 1.
Well, I did say a little bit of chaos.
Yeah. Just
Just a
everybody
touch.
be really aware that Fitz got really fucked up in the fight previously. I'm not doing great at all.
Bless.
I'm going to take 2 more swings on Shadorim. So the first one is a 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It's just 8 damage. And my second swing, it's only a 10. That doesn't hit.
Oh, Bane's not concentration either, is it?
Is it?
I'm
That's
checking
it.
now.
It is. Right, so I mean,
My only attacks that I've hit have all been over 22, 23. So I think... No, sorry, 24.
But if it would be saving throws of 10 or more.
is it a constitution? Is it a saving throw? Yeah, so it'd be 18. That. Sorry. Yeah, 17 actually. That was just a.
No, you half. It's each attack, and you half the damage of each attack. So if you've been hit twice, you'd make 2 saving throws.
Just once.
Oh, just once. Okay, you've made it then.
Yeah, if it's half, so that had been it. Well, it's
half or 10, whichever is higher.
Yeah, so I beat 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fitz definitely whiffs his last one off Shadorim shields, and he's like, "Me and you are going to spitting blood. Me and you are going to laugh about this later, Shadorim." But that's him done, unfortunately.
I'm sure we will.
Okay.
As I
Paul.
cough up blood.
You're up.
Okay. Running by. Rapier slash at Fitz.
What?
Your brain is too meager to comprehend my reality. Right, what we got? Oh, I'm actually sorry, Joe. That is another crit at 27.
Oh my god.
How much
But
damage?
you are raging, and I don't have magical damage, so it is. Oh my god. If you weren't raging, it would be 44.
It's
As it is,
22.
yeah, it's 22.
Oh.
I see what you
It
mean
is
about the
down.
greater threat.
It is down.
Fitz, you're out.
Roy
Yeah.
dissipates.
You're out of the match. It's now just It's now just Paul and Shadorim.
I am going to.
Hang on. I still haven't
Oh,
used all of my turn.
Oh.
Oh, you don't? Oh.
Just kind of like his hands open, like like a what, but weapon still drawn. A rogue defeating a paladin? Unheard of. Dagger stabbing attempt. Offhand. So you get the minus 1d4. It was a 23 to start with. So I think you do need to roll for that to see.
Well, it does a 19 hit. Would you say?
It's your armor class.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying that if it's directly on 19, does it hit? Does my armor
Yeah,
class
if
is
it hits,
19.
it hits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it won't matter. It won't matter.
Okay, so that is only 3 damage though. And another concentration throw for your Bane to see if that stays up.
Is it a con
save.
saving?
Con save, yes, sorry.
So 17.
Yeah, easily done. Because I've attacked you, I can just step back 10 feet. You can't get opportunity attacks. I know, this is a very annoying subclass.
Right.
And
well,
now it's just you and me, and I'm shitting myself.
well, I am just gonna stretch and then just walk up and just swing my sword. And because I've got that Valve Enmity on you, it's at advantage.
Fair.
That would be a 24,
Easily does it.
and I'm pissed, so I'm gonna smite as well.
That's what I would do, yep. Fucking sneaky, clever rogue. Fuck him up.
Wish I'd used all my shit on you guys then.
I'm just trying to find my divine smite. There it is. So it's a 3d8, so easier to do it this way.
Okay,
And so that's a total of 30.
right.
And
That's
I've got
another 12, yeah. You got a second attack yet. Paul is looking like he got the wind knocked out of him in one swift strike. You could end this right now, potentially.
19.
Do it, do it, do it.
Hits.
That's for 10. And I can smite every turn as well, can't I?
You can.
And that's 24. Total.
You got him.
Yeah. Do you know how much my health were?
5. You cunt! Oh, I'm so annoyed. Well, fair played, well done, well earned.
Shadorim wins a little tournament.
Nobody was.
I did not think I was going to win that. If you hadn't have attacked Fitz, you'd have knocked me straight out.
Well, it was difficult. You had Bane. I wanted to rely on him staying up for a bit longer. I didn't realise I'd crit to try and knock you down and knock your spell off, but nah.
Yeah. We're still up though, right? We're not unconscious.
No, we're just like
It's just love taps.
battered and beaten.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to. I can't even use second wind. I've used it already. Damn it.
I go up to everybody with my healer's kit, and I give it everybody. Let's see, what can I do? Because I took the healer feat, so I can give everybody 1d6 plus 4. So let's start with Fitz, as he went down first. 10.
Nice.
Thank you.
Then to the runner-up, 5. And to the victor, also 5.
As is tradition, grab Fitzroy by the wrist, pull him in for a hug.
Oh, my ribs. Good showing, Paul. I did say you are the sneakiest of us. It spits out a tooth and is like, I'm fine. Honestly, I'm fine.
And you are my best friend in this party, my man.
Oh my god, he's concussed.
I'll take it. Now, how about some cruising?
A very rounded individual comes walking towards you like, well, are you done showing how much dick you got? I got to shut this
Not
yard.
quite. Oh, sorry.
I got to shut this yard.
Okay.
How long are we doing that for?
About a good hour.
Just one thing, training ground master,
Right.
and I'll kneel before the champion, take off my hat, bow my head.
Which one?
That's
Well,
good.
the one who beat me.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, get up. No need for that.
Yeah, it's a bit cringe, isn't it? Yeah.
If you wish.
Right,
As you wish.
right, get the fuck out.
Okay. Let's get fucked up.
Are you kidding? The first thing I'm doing is getting some rest. Imagine if we got into trouble now.
Beer, then rest.
We've got Shadorim and Bernice on our side, so I think we'd be safe.
So, are you heading back to the Lion and Lamb?
That's my vote.
We can have a slow meander, see what happens.
There's not a lot of places open at the moment because it's closing time at the moment.
Anywhere seedy that we go past that's open, or we're just going past empty shops?
You're basically going past empty shops, like shutting.
Well, the Lion and Lamb it is.
So you head back to the Lion and Lamb. The barman greets you. Oh, hello again. Where have you been? Out being naughty again, I take it? Ooh.
Not really. We was just having some sparring sessions.
Nah.
Training.
Yeah. I can't do training. My arthritis in my hands hurts quite a bit. So, anyway, what would you like to drink?
I'll have some wine sent up to my room. Could I also get a bath drawn, please?
Certainly, I'll get one of my young ladies to draw it for you, if you
Thank
know
you.
what I mean.
No, just the bath.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Or quite a nice place. The Lion and Lamb is a little seedy.
It's a little quiet place, yes, with my
Oh.
barmaids, but you know, it's a living.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot you could hear me. Sorry, old friend. A little bit concussed. Punched in the face by a dragonborn and stabbed in the back by a friend. So, little woozy. I will take a bottle of elven spirits, elven something.
Yep.
Absinthe, elven absinthe if you have it.
Yep.
And this flagon, and he's just going to take a flagon from the other side of the bar to drink from.
Okay. And he goes off up, not really at the back, but he gets a bottle from this crate and puts it on the bar for you.
Ah, you're a scholar.
Does anyone else want anything?
I'm satisfied.
I'll
Just-
have an ale.
I'll just go round everybody. Good night. Good night. Well fought. Very good show. Loved it.
That was
Don't forget to keep watch on your window and door. And he heads up to his room to finish.
Okay. What does Bernice want to drink?
I think she'll have a hot chocolate to help us settle for the night.
Okay.
Oh.
So he starts cooking, I'll say boiling some milk and chocolate together to make your hot chocolate.
Actual real life tip. Nice shot of dark rum in hot chocolate is amazing.
Yes.
So Shadorim, you got
Drink
your
responsibly.
ale. Rowan, you've gone upstairs to have your bath
And wine.
and wine, where this maid is running it for you. It's all set, sir. Do you want me to wash you, sir? Or...
No, thank you. I'm quite capable.
Okay, sorry. And she just scuttles out of the room, of the bath.
I get in. I assume that the water is nice and hot.
It is nice and hot.
And as I sink down into the water, I'm just...
Okay. What are you others doing?
He's staying up as long as anybody else stays up with him. He pours out a drink for Durham from the bottle, put onto the floor of the pub, tavern, pub, and then sit down in a corner, merrily drinking, merrily sharing with anybody around. If Shadorim and Bernice are not staying awake, then he'll happily share with strangers until he goes to bed.
Okay. Were you?
Yeah, I was having an ale.
Yep. So all three of you drink for about a good half an hour, 45 minutes, and then you're all starting to feel a bit tired. You all wish a good night to each other as you all go upstairs. And this is where we're going to take a short break.
Woo.
So grab yourself some drinks, go to the toilet, stay hydrated, and we'll see you in the next 5 to 10 minutes, everyone.
In a bit.
So, morning comes. You've had a bit of a lie-in. It's not as early as you normally get up. It's mid-morning as you all slowly make your way downstairs as you see the innkeeper sorting out breakfast for you on your table. You're all awake. It's fantastic. We've got some lovely porridge for you to eat.
Ooh, sorry, my headset disconnected then, John. Can you just repeat that last little bit?
I made you some porridges. Just porridge.
Oh, thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to drink or anything else?
Thank you.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad does this porridge taste?
It's kind of sweet, but it also has a very bitter taste to it.
I used prestidigitation to make it taste nice.
Okay,
Still like porridge, but just like nice porridge.
not rat then.
No, not rat. That was Nyak's thing.
Good times. Anyway, so whilst you're eating your porridge, I'll give you some time to roleplay as best as you can, and then we'll go off to do the rest of what you want to do at Irongate.
Snaffling down porridge like he hasn't eaten in days. So, I just need to go to the alchemist store. Anything you guys thought of since last night you want to do?
I'm all stocked up on the blacksmith. I am good to go as soon as everybody else is. I slept brilliantly, and Fitz has a black eye and like a swollen lip, and looks very much like he's not slept very well. And he's like, ready to hit the road.
Are you sure about that, Fitz?
I'll be fine. He's in
Okay.
full health. He's just bruised.
Was ego's bruised as well, or?
Oh, 100%. 100%. I really think we could take out this black order, this draconic order, before lunch, really. Yeah. He's also a bit hungover.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
That's why I went to bed first.
Is there anything else anyone else wants to do?
There's one thing I want to do, but I'm not sure where it is that I'd go to get it.
Okay.
But basically, I want to get a barrier tattoo to increase my AC.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think. Where would you get that?
I'll give you a stick and poke if you want, Bernice. Used to do it for friends on the road.
Unfortunately, there's nothing in Irongate to do that, Bernice, but there probably will be one in the next town or next city.
Okay. That's the only thing I want at the moment.
Yeah, but put me down for one of those too. That sounds very useful. Wait, are there more magic tattoos? Because I'm all for magic tattoos.
There's loads of them.
I think they're in Tasha's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell yes! I'm gonna look several of these up.
I'll get matching face tattoos.
Magic face tattoo. So we're going to. I know Sharon blacksmith, but he's not here. So we're going to do Jack. We're going to let you go to the alchemist. As you finish your polish and slam it down on the table, you head up out of the tavern and you make your way to Potions for All. You enter this quite small potion shop. You can fit in perfectly, but it's very narrow, very small potion shop. As you see a gnome on the counter, just counting his money.
Not behind the counter, on the counter.
Behind the counter.
Okay. Sorry, just had to check.
He's behind the counter, counting his money.
It's just like sprawled out on top of the counter, like, hello, paint me like one of your French girls.
Luke, stop it.
What? It's funny.
Never!
Never. So, he greets
Right.
you. Hello, good morning. Welcome to Potions for All. How can I help you?
Well, I am beginning to study poisons.
Ah,
I only have a reference book and I've not really found my own ingredients yet. However, I've come across one weapon tainted with it and I'd like you to analyze it for me. It is unfortunately a day old. I don't know if that makes a difference.
normally potions last for a couple of days on weapons, but show me the weapon.
Okay, he places the Cult of Drakon short sword that he took up on the counter.
Yep. He gets his very unusual looking goggles as he sort of like pulls one of the levers on these goggles to make it like a magnifying instrument on it, and he takes a good look at the blade. Interesting. Wow. Unfortunately, I have no idea what this poison is. It is unusual to me.
Oh. Very well.
It is. If you want me to study a bit more, I could look at it and send you back my results, or send you my results.
Of course you may. This weapon is of no value to me except monetarily, so perhaps if you could give me a writ?
Of course. Then I just need to know where you're going to be in the next few days, and I'll get the results for you.
We shall be on the borders of this town.
Ah, so you'd be in Moonspell, maybe. Or maybe Crow's Haven. Don't worry, I'll send a runner to, or I'll send a crow or raven to you. In the next few days.
Unnecessary for you to know our location. What I shall do is return here
Okay.
and pick up the results in person.
Ah, excellent. Yes, we'll do that, shall we?
Less trouble for you, less expense for me.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
What I would also be interested in, I don't know if you have the time, I don't know if I have the time, to train me in the ways of brewing poisons.
Well, how long have you got?
Well, that would depend entirely on the circumstances, but I can admit I will be passing through. I can only take up passing notes.
Well,
I can give you 1 day.
How about this? When you come back with the results, I'll train you.
Very good.
My name is Gavin.
Gavin?
Gavin.
My name is Paul.
Ah, hello, Paul. Very human name, I have to say.
As is Gavin. I wonder why you adopted it.
I was given this name.
I'm used to not asking questions after a certain point. That will do for now.
Amazing. And I'll have a look at this short sword.
I'll hold out my hand.
You hold out your hand for what, sorry?
For him to shake.
Oh, he hands his little small gnome hand out to you and shakes.
If I do not return within 3 days, consider that item yours.
You should do that.
Why not?
But it's okay. How about this? I'll wait for a week till you come back. Okay?
Very well.
Is there anything else you want to do in Potions for All?
Don't think you should buy alchemist supply before he's got any training, so no.
So Gavin waves you goodbye. You head out the door and you head back to the tavern, where you meet the others around the table, still talking about what you're gonna do in the day or during the day.
Bernie, not sure if you got the report. You said you had allies that were stuck over the river in the outer lands? Mr. Mark?
Outer lands.
Yes, sir.
No, out like the surrounding areas, like the. Let me find the name of the forest. Give me the Shadow Woods. The
Yeah.
Shadow Woods.
It's north. They're north of the Shadow Woods. I'm trying to see where I can show you on the map. So if you have a look at the map of Novania, Fitzroy. Can you find it?
Yeah, I'm looking at.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry,
yeah.
my mic was off then.
So
I am looking.
So what's happening with the Black Riders is in the surrounding areas of Frostfall and Grimhawk.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Okay, so they're a bit further away from us.
Yeah.
So we'd have to kind of go out of our way. We couldn't go straight home.
No.
Bernice, was there any kind of indication of where would be the best place to visit? Since they're quite far apart from each other on my little map.
Not really. It was just rumor. I heard that it was going on.
What are you guys doing at the moment?
Ooh, sorry, John. I keep muting myself accidentally.
Right, don't worry.
So do we have to put through the Shadow Woods to get to either of the places where Bernice's allies are?
Yes, you can.
Well, Bernice, and this is maybe while Paul is away. Funny story. We're actually heading to the Shadow Woods. So if you were able to lend us your evidently award-winning sorcery, we would continue through and lend a hand, giving your allies a bit of a support.
I would like that very much.
Thank you, and I'm sure we could definitely use the spells. Right, Rowan, and elbows him.
pop my eyes at him. I healed you.
Thank you. Always.
And I beat you.
I thought you were blind.
Yeah, I'm watching through the Raven, don't forget.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and I have established that Fitz always looks at the Raven in the eye.
Okay. So Paul is now coming through the tavern doors and heading back to your table.
Ah, great timing, Paul. Did you pick up any poisons?
Not as yet.
Not to worry. Sure, the next place we go will have plenty of poisons. We could try potions, and potions in Yorick.
Turning to the rest. So what's the plan?
I say we go with Fitz's plan. We go to... What was the name of that again?
Potions, and potions.
Ah, yes, there. Rowan's got a little bit of a smirk on his face.
We've done enough frivolity for 1 week, haven't we? We should do something useful.
Bernice did say she would aid us in our explorings of the Shadow Woods if we would then continue on at least to try and aid her allies.
Exactly. We've delayed it a full day.
So
Yeah, but it was fun.
It was. But what have they gone through whilst we were doing that?
So John, if we take some time to kind of examine this map as a team, so we don't have to use my intelligence, we can maybe use somebody else's. About like in terms of like determining the best route, because obviously we've crossed the river now.
Yes.
But then, are the mountains in the way, or can we like curve through the edge of the Shadow Woods to get around the mountains and then through to at least one of the locations that the soldiers are trapped in?
You can, once you've done in the Shadow Woods, you can go over the river again or go through Landwater Lake to get to Frostfall or Brimwalk.
Okay, well, Frostfall seems definitely closer.
I definitely suggest against we go up the mountains.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about what John is alluding to there.
Yeah, why are we avoiding the mountains? I mean, I'm all for avoiding the mountains, but why are we avoiding the mountains?
In my aspect, it was because dex saving throws, landslides, probably trolls or ogres or some big shit like that.
Not really, but they were bigger.
Okay, yeah, there you hear it.
Dragons?
There be dragons.
Notice he didn't say no.
I didn't say anything.
He did not. He might be hiding a purple worm. Shut up, Rowan. Before you yes, there we go.
Wait, why did I get shut up? I didn't say anything.
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
And I wasn't going to.
It's more your thing.
Wait, what? I'm lost.
I'm lost as well. Anyway, getting back on the campaign.
Yeah, so as long as there does seem to be a route that we can take that would let us go into the Shadow Woods to kind of maybe explore through there as we're walking, so we don't have to, because obviously Bernice is working for the soldiers.
Yeah.
So maybe we don't want to, since the last government we worked for tried to assassinate us in our sleep and are now part of the order we're hunting down anyway, maybe not revealing to Bernice or kind of what we're looking for in the Shadow Woods, but at least we've got a kind of very powerful ally while we go through, and we can do a good deed.
That's fair.
Are we gonna want to hire horses again? Once we get into the woods, they'll find it difficult as well.
We left our fucking horses in the last town. God damn it.
We were involuntarily transported. What do you want from me?
Use that silver tongue of yours to go rustle up some more horses.
Okay, the party funds belong to everybody, so if that's what you guys want, bear in mind
Right.
we have 200 to spend. Maximum.
Shadorim, you got a quite a good deal on horses last time. Do you want to lend him a hand?
Oh, well, I've already got me on horse, so you'll need to buy for yourselves as well. Saved a bit of money.
Fuck you guys.
You don't have a horse, Shadorim, because all your horses were left in the last town.
I have the spell, find seed.
Oh, of
find
course you do.
seed.
Yes, of course you do.
I still need to buy a token for that.
Yes, you did.
Right then, that's our first stop, and then we head off straight away. We've wasted enough time.
Yeah, so I'll spend 10 minutes to cast that spell anyway, because since
So, you want to go and find a stables here?
Looking at the map.
Hamilton, okay.
Slim pickings.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this now. There's no stables in Iron
Oh fuck.
That's troubling. Bernice, perhaps you could lease us some horses from the Iron Gates? The Iron Gate Guard, perhaps?
Can try. I may need to pull in a favour from the Grandmaster, though.
Well, how many have you got left?
How many, what? Favours or horses? I don't know.
More than one is plenty.
Okay.
Who did we lose?
Is she able?
Have we lost her?
No, I'm here.
Steve.
Steve,
Ah.
we lost Steve. Ah, god damn it. Okay. So, Bernice, are you going off to see the Grandmaster then?
Yeah.
Okay. You go off to see the Grandmaster. He's awake in his chambers. You enter the doors. He gives you a warm welcome. Bernice! I thought you'd be already gone by now.
We were about to leave, but then we kind of realised we have no transport. I was wondering if we could borrow some horses.
Borrow some horses. Well, it would be difficult to see, as the Rangers all use their own horses. But how about this? I'll lend you 3 horses from the Rangers' stables, and then bring them back in one piece. Yes.
Of course, I will do my best. Well, more than my best, but I think these people will be able to protect them as well. I've seen them in training myself.
I hope they do. I trust you, Bernice.
Thank you. That means a lot.
So, you both bow to each other, and you walk out of his office and walk out of the Hawthorne Towers, and you make your way to the Rangers' stable, where you talk to one of the stable owners, and he gives you 3 young stallion horses. and you head back to the tavern where you meet the rest of the party outside waiting.
Rowan, if since you are visually impaired, would you like to ride behind me? Where a horse down?
Thought you'd never ask.
Lush. But yeah, that's enough, right? Because Shadorim is summoning a horse.
Yes.
And is Shadorim's horse still a monstrous horse compared to a normal horse?
I think it is, isn't it, Steve? Have we lost him again?
Unless he's on
It
mute.
might be muted.
He might have muted.
No, he's still there.
Okay, I'm gonna say yes, it is still a monstrosity.
Oh, good.
Until he comes back and clarifies it for me.
In my head, he's got like a Clydesdale, which is like friggin' huge.
Yeah. So, you all mount up on your horses and you head out of the northwest gate, where you see the big iron gates opening. Very slowly as well, because these gates are really heavy, so it takes a lot of iron guard watchers to pull the gates open. But you all managed to trot outside, and you're now in the Wavian Empire.
Welcome home, everybody who's not, I guess, Bernice and possibly Rowan and Paul. Welcome home, Shadorim.
Thanks. Thank you.
I will also show you a map of where you guys are at the moment.
You do spoil us.
Well, I do my best. If it lets me load it.
Loaded for me.
Loaded for me.
Fine, I won't try and help.
Fun?
I was telling you it had loaded all right for me, and then you just savagely attacked.
Wasn't savage.
You see what I have to deal with, people.
Anyway, so here is the picture. It's on Roll20 as well, but as you can all see, you're now going down the road to the main city of this region called Moonspell.
Right,
It will take you a best part of the day to get there. So if you guys want to roleplay at the moment, I will also explain what the land is like. It's a very flat, hilly land with sort of melting snow on the ground as well, as the temperatures are not as cold as it has been. So the snow is starting to melt, but it's still a bit of a chilly breeze in the air as you make your way to Moonspell. Are you all quiet on your horses?
Oh, sorry, I was muted again.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I need to stop pressing this button. It's just I keep doing unmuting when I'm just breathing down the mic and then I forget. Fitz is very politely narrating the ride to Rowan, telling him what he can see, just because he's blind and doesn't fully understand the Raven. He's like, well, there's a hill over there, and the snow is starting to melt, and it's looking quite pastoral around here. There's another hill over in the distance. Quite flat here.
As Fitz is doing this, because I've got my Raven flying ahead, overhead, I disconnect my sight from the Raven so that what Fitz is saying is actually, like, he's actually describing it for me rather than me seeing it and I'm like, oh yeah, I can see that, it's over there. Like, I just go blind for him.
Oh.
So I'm also like hanging on for dear life because I can't see a goddamn thing.
And there's Shadorim on his monstrous horse, and it's twice the size of ours.
Bernice, how do you recognize your allies?
Good question. I've never actually seen them before, but I assume they'll be the ones being harassed by the Black Riders.
Hell of an assumption to make. I assumed they were Iron Gate's guards, are they not?
No, they're a neighbouring town that could use our help, but the Grandmaster refuses to send people to help because our people are needed in our town, so...
Have I seen this map that we're looking at, DM?
In game, no. I'm just showing you.
Right.
Above the table. You're basically following Fitzroy.
Yeah, that is problematic. That means that we just... sorry, that was a comment at Bernice. That is problematic. I mean... That means we have to assume whoever is being attacked by the Black Riders is our ally, and that may not be the case.
True, but... it's the Black Riders. I know they're no good, so anyone being attacked by them is an ally to me.
The enemy of your enemy is your friend.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad that's clear.
How long would it take to get to Moonspell?
I said it would be best part
About a day.
About a day, yeah.
Okay. And Fitz is asking Bernice, but I'm presuming Jenny knows just about as much as the rest of us. So Fitz is asking Bernice, but I'm asking through the DM.
Okay.
Is Moonspell a big settlement? Will we be able to find some, I don't know, potions, and other sundries before we head into the Shadow Woods, because it does have quite the foreboding name.
I'm just gonna say now, Jenny, you have no idea.
Yeah. That's why I'm staying silent.
Good chat, Bernice. And then we're gonna ride away and say back to Rowan, it's like, Bernice wasn't there. She's sleeping.
Ah, right, good. Thank you for telling me.
Best part of the day. Okay. Paul's going to suggest to the party, hey, we should make camp. Go into the town in the morning.
Okay. And this is going to look around. I guess if it's mostly just Greenlands.
Yeah, it's just hilly Greenland.
Yeah.
You do see in the distance what you make out to be the Shadow Woods, as well as the Black Mountains, right in the distance.
And are they a distant forest and mountains looking beautiful, or a distant forest and mountains looking ominous?
The forest is looking like to you like a normal forest, but Black Mountains have always been an ominous mountain range within Terrafell. Hence the name, that they've always been like a black rock style mountains. So they've always been like ominous to the small folk of Terrafell. A lot of rumours about monsters and dragons living in the Black Mountains, and ghostly dwarfs as well.
How far out in this direction can we see?
I would say you can. Is it right in the distance? But you can make out the forest and the mountain range. Almost like you're in New Zealand, and you see the mountains in the distance on the flat plains.
No. Towards the water.
Oh, towards the water. You can. I would say you're quite close to the sea.
Okay.
But not. Like you can hear the distant waves in the background of the plains, but it's I can't remember where I was going to go because my trailer went. But anyway, so you can hear the waves in the background, but you're quite far away from them.
Okay. I'll probably every so often be looking in the direction of the noise of the waves.
I'm not sure where best to camp in hilly Greenland, the top of it, the areas, or somewhere a bit more hidden.
Hidden's best. If we are going to light a fire on top of a hill, going to get noticed.
But we do have a vantage point from the top of the hill.
And do you want to be ambushed in the sleep with only a few of us awake?
Did okay the last time.
Rowan, we can't take on everything. There are things in this world more powerful than us.
Lies. Lies, Manelli, lies.
Who the fuck is she?
Oh, she's a bard. Famous back home.
Right. Sure. And I doubt she spent a lot of time camping out in the woods. I had to.
I get it. What to? Is there anywhere about? Can I roll a nature check, John, or something, or perception or something, to see if there's a good place to camp? Because Fitz is a hardened traveller. Joe is not a camping person.
Nature check.
Nature, damn it. A 5.
You can't see anything. You can't really find anything suitable for a camping area.
Well, shit, someone else is going to have to look.
Can I see any caves in the hills we've passed?
You did notice a little crevice in one of the hills. It's a good place to set up camp there.
Well, that place we passed between the rocks. What y'all say?
Sounds good.
Yep, I definitely remember seeing that.
I actually didn't see it.
Okay, just... Bear in mind, it is a good vantage point for ambush. It just depends who else roams this place.
Well, we can take watch, I'm sure. Keep ourselves safe.
That's what you said about the assassins.
And that ended well for us. It'll be fine.
Okay, I would like to hear from the other two of us. Thank you.
Hey, that's my line.
That was very witty, thank you.
I give a nod, but it's in completely the wrong direction.
So we're going in a cave or the top of a hill or camped out in a tree in some kind of fort?
Well, it seems to be by the side of the road or in the crevice of rock.
Well, the crevice probably more defensible. So.
True, I'm just worried about archers.
Push comes to shove, we bring the tunnel opening down. Sorry, Bernice, you were going to say something.
We don't need to worry about archers. If I'm awake whilst there are archers, I can deflect their attacks.
Okay. I can also lend some ranged spell to that.
If it is.
Yep.
Crevice.
Crevice. Excuse me.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so you'll head back to one of the hills where the crevice was. You unsaddle your horses, tie them up, and you begin to make a bonfire or fire pit. I would like you guys to roleplay this as best as you can.
Wait, what are we role playing?
Everything.
And I need something a little more specific there. What are we doing?
Role-playing, making the fire and cooking stuff.
Oh, easy.
I'll get some kindling, and Fitz is going to take Alexander and just go fuck up a nearby tree.
Paul is going to get like little sticks to keep the fire going. Just trying to look around as much as possible.
Make sure you get the dry stuff, Fitz.
Oh, sorry. And Fitz will also get the little twigs.
I'll help pitch the tents.
Paul's left them for anyone who wants to put them up. He's got a 2-man tent, so yeah.
Wait, do any of the other anybody else have tents?
Nope.
No, we did not get tents again. Whoops.
Somebody remember to do that at the party, at the next city.
Yeah, I need to write a note.
Well, I will take the first watch and sleep under my horse.
I'll take the dawn watch.
I don't mind taking a watch. Doesn't bother me when.
What about
Okay.
Shadorim and Bernice?
I'll probably sleep just out on my bedroll.
Okay. And Bernice,
I'll sleep anywhere in my bedroll, and I'll take any of the watches so that if there are rangers, I can prevent attacks.
Well, if there's a space in my tent, I'm going to have a space in my tent. Fuck y'all.
I'll swap your tent out. It can be whoever's on watch gets the tent afterwards.
It's a 2-person tent.
Well, Fitz will come get in there with you once his watch is done.
Who's going to be the big spoon?
It's the age-old question. That's how I do it. Yeah, so John, Fitz can take the first watch. I don't have dark vision or any way to see in the dark, so Fitz is just kind of trying to keep his senses open. Training with his sword, training with Alexander, cleaning him, looking after him, give him a little kiss when nobody's looking, and then listening mostly.
Okay.
Before I go to sleep, I'll cast light on Alexander.
Oh wow. It worked.
It is only 20.
20 feet or 20 minutes?
Oh,
20
that's
feet of bright light, 20 feet additional of dim light, so it's a 40-foot vision radius, essentially, and it lasts for 1 hour.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Fitz is doing his majorette's swordsmanship with his fucking huge long sword, spinning it around, and it's just like making like disco lights while the others are sleeping. And he's also being perceptive, super perceptive.
Okay. So you take the first watch.
Yep.
You roll me a perception, please.
Do I get advantage because I said he's been super perceptive?
No.
It's worth a shot, though.
Oh, an 8.
So you don't see anything throughout your watch.
There's nothing there.
You do hear cries of wildlife about that kind of spooks you a bit, but you know it's just wildlife.
It's just a dog. It's just a dog. It's just a dog.
Who's the second watch? Is it you?
I'm the last
Was
watch.
Dawn.
Who's
Take the next one, I don't mind.
Okay, so Rowan, you wake up and you tap Fitzroy on the shoulder.
Oh god, I wasn't sleeping.
No, don't worry. I know you weren't.
Good.
Got a raven on my shoulder again.
He's looking at Alexander a bit disappointed because it stopped glowing and he's not sure why. I hope you and unnamed Raven have a safe watch. Mean dogs out there.
I'm sure we can handle them. And as he walks past, I'm just gonna with the back of my finger, just tap the hilt of Alexander and cast light again.
Good gods. He's just gonna get into the tent with Paul, and you just can see it's so light inside this tent.
Right, yeah, you didn't declare it. I'm being Big Spoon.
Thank you. And Alexander's in the middle to leave some room for Jesus, or the Kaldraa equivalent.
Rowan, could you roll me a perception, please?
I am going to roll you a perception via my raven, because my raven is actually the one doing the perceiving.
Yes, that's true.
That is a 16.
Again, you don't really see anything, but you hear a lot of wildlife. Like you hear scruffing of badgers, owls and bats fly past. It's quite a peaceful night as the stars are out for you to see.
Oh, also, while I'm out, I'm gonna have detect magic active.
Okay.
Just in case.
Do you not trust me?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That is not just on you, that's on every time we're camping out.
Yep.
That's fair. So, time passes, and it's Paul's turn now.
I really want to see how Rowan wakes him up.
I'm gonna get the bird to crow in his ear.
Yeah. Oh. Takes his arm off. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, we're doing that.
You and Alexander getting close? I'll have
Hat on.
something to say about that.
It's too early in the morning for that shite.
You're the one that was cuddling a sword, not me. It's good that you left some room for Tyr, though.
He just gets out of the tent. After he's put his boots on. Not total savage. Wearing everything else, not the boots.
I take Paul's spot and also cuddle the sword.
Of course.
I have to cuddle the sword.
Fitz sleeps completely nude. Fitz, except his boots. Fitz has kept his boots on. But other than that, he's nude.
I thought it would be like an involuntary, like, then the arm goes across, you know, that kind of thing. I didn't know he was sleeping nude.
I think that makes it better.
You would.
That you didn't know, I mean.
Right, so, I'm outside the tent.
Could you make me a perception, please?
What? 10.
Like Fitzroy, you don't really see much. You hear a lot of night creatures scuttling about, but it goes silent as you hear the birds sing to the morning dawn. And that is when everyone wakes up.
Good morning. This is slowly getting dressed. Everyone sleep well? Shadorim? Bernice, not too noisy out here with all those dogs or whatever they were.
There were dogs?
If it helps, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, something was growling in the distance, and I just put a thought into the universe that it was just a dog.
There was, I don't know, animal sounds. I couldn't identify them. What does this city boy know about forests?
Exactly, Paul. Us nature men, of course, know they're just friendly wild dogs.
Well, they left us alone for now. But perhaps we should expect some interference on the road.
So yeah, I guess saddling up and heading to Moonspell.
Yep.
If we have to go there before we can get to the Shadow Woods to then get to helping Bernice's contacts. I don't know if they're Bernice. I don't know if they're your contacts or your allies or your friends or just people you've heard about being tormented.
Above table is people that have been tormented that she felt
Okay.
Obligated to go and help.
Okay.
But yeah, going to Moonspell is the easiest and quickest way to get to the Shadow Woods. So, you'll make your way to Moonspell. It's mid-morning as you enter the gates of Moonspell. I will send you another picture, or map shall I say, of Moonspell. Because I am that nice.
Thanks, Jon.
As well as good old internet. As well as you can see it on Roll20. It loads up.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's also on Discord, and I will send you a legend to it as well. So, you've entered the gates to the, I will say the, I think now, to the north of the city. As you make your way down, it's quite a bustly city. Lots of marketplaces are open, and it's just a very vibrant, busy city. it is early hours in the morning.
Let's remember to not get too distracted here, people. We are on a mission, supplies and through, unless there's something really interesting.
Define really interesting.
I don't know, a cool sword, or a maiden in distress, or a really big dog.
Oh my god, this looks really interesting! And I pick up a rock.
Put that down.
Oh, Paul, you two ruined my fun, and I just throw the rock down again.
Yeah, I do.
He's gonna roll his eyes at the raven like, it's this guy.
So, what do you guys want to do in the city at the moment?
Well, Bernice, I think it's up to your direction.
I mean, there's only one thing I want, so I'm happy to wait for you guys to finish, or...
Did you say you were looking for a tattoo, Bernice?
Yes, a magical one.
Oh, a magical one. Oh, never mind.
I mean, I don't think there's anywhere here that does actual tattoos.
Yes, there is. Sorry, I didn't put it down.
It's Queen of Cupcakes.
No.
Mystic Ink?
It's a bookstore. That's a bookstore, but yeah, there is one. But I need to do some more. If you guys roleplay, I'll find a good name for it. Sorry about this.
Tattooing? You see, that's never something I've come across before. What is it?
Well, they're these enchanted needles that when you put them to your skin, depending on its magic type, will do different things. And the particular ones I'm after are the barrier, which increases your protection, shall we say? There's 3 different forms of it, some stronger and rarer than others. I'm hoping to at least find the most common one here. But there are others that can give you resistances to different damage types.
Perhaps I ought to accompany you.
By all means.
Group tattoos?
Fitzroy, why?
Yeah,
that was-
Fitzroy, why?
That was Rowan.
Oh, sorry. You sound so similar, I can't help it.
Damn it, Fitzroy!
Damn it, Rowan.
Rowan, why?
No, it's Fitzroy's fault.
Well, while you go get tattoos, I will head and find a hint.
A hint.
Hent, just cut out at a really awesome time.
A tent. T-E-N-T.
Tent. Okay. So.
And maybe some general traveling supplies. And also, if I go near 21, I want to have a look at 21. Oh, never mind. It's now the tattoo parlor.
Yeah.
Oh, spooky tattoo parlor.
So, most of you go to the tattoo parlor. You ask the locals if there is a magical tattoo parlor, and they give you directions to the Infernal Skin. You all set up your horses outside and you walk in, and you see this very beefy, shirtless dwarf with tattoos on him, from his hands all the way up to his shoulders, sitting down doing a tattoo for this high elf that looks a bit like squeamish of what's happening to him at the moment. Right, sit down. I'll do you next if you want.
Okay.
He's direct. I like that.
You hear the screams of the high elf. Ah! Ah! Yeah, so I've got a screamer at the moment. I won't be a second. A few minutes go past, and he finishes up the tattoo. As you see the high elf, this very scrawny looking high elf, got tears coming down his eyes, just whimpering out the door. Okay, I'm free. What do you find people want?
If you got
A peacock.
I kind of meant that you could tattoo, but anyway.
I'm not even going to ask about the peacock. Yeah, what magical tattoos do you have available?
What would you like? Anything you want, I can do.
Do you have any of the barrier tattoos?
I have Barrett. I can do Barrett tattoos for you.
What rarities do you have, and how much do they cost?
They're quite rare, and it'll be 44 Imperial crowns.
By quite rare, you mean...
Powerful.
Well, you...
If you were to ascribe a level of rarity, say, just off the top of my head, common, uncommon, rare, what kind of thing would be very rare? What kind of thing are we looking at here?
Legendary.
I've never heard of a legendary barrier tattoo before.
Okay, it will have to be a rare one then.
Everything he does is legendary.
Okay, so we're 100% going for a rare one, yes? John?
Yes, I'm looking at it now. A legendary one goes on 2 limbs and the torso.
For a barrier, there's no legendary for a barrier.
Was it not?
No.
This goes up to rare. However,
No, it's got uncommon, rare, or very rare.
Okay, so
I'll have what she's having.
Okay then. So he sort of ushers you onto the chair, Bernice. Where exactly do you want this tattoo?
I mean, I'll be upgrading it at some point, so I think she'll have it on her back.
Okay. So he lifts up or asks you to sort of lower your robe or your outfit down a bit as he does your tattoo on your back. It takes a good hour and a half to finish it off, and you now have a rare barrier tattoo on you.
Nice.
And he ushers the next one. Next.
I jump in.
It's rare, right? You want?
Oh, hell yes.
Okay. Where you want
Are
it,
you
mate?
guys sure you can afford all of this?
We got given, what, 1,200 crowns?
200.
44 each. I think it's worth it.
Are you sure that's what it's going to cost?
That's what he said.
Okay.
Sign me up. By sign me up, I mean ink me up. By ink me up, I mean give me the tattoo.
Whereabouts?
I'll also take it on the back.
Okay. So he does what he did to Bernice, and tattoos your back. Again, it takes an hour and a half to do, but it's all done, and you got a rare barrier tattoo.
Worth it.
Anyone else wants a tattoo?
Fitz is not there.
No, Fitz is doing his own shopping.
I'm not there either.
No. Shadorim? He's not there, is he? He's not here.
Oh, miles away, sorry.
Okay. What? Literally? Or...
No, just mine was elsewhere.
Okay.
So what were we saying, sorry?
So, are you with the tattooists at the moment, or are you with Paul and Fitzroy?
I'd say I've gone with Paul and Fitz to get supplies.
Okay. So, he's finished up the tattoos. You give him 44 crowns. He's very happy with it, and you're on your way back to the city square.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, Fitzroy, and Shadorim, you're off to the general store to find a tent. Is it, Fitzroy?
Yeah. And as they walk, Fitz is just saying to Shadorim, and if they wanted team tattoos, I can do a team tattoo. I mean, look at this, and he shows him a very poorly done tattoo on Fitz's arm. See, I did that freehand. Hearing silence is going to head straight to the tent store or the general store.
So you head to the general store. We're just gonna say.
I'll follow him on his heels just so he doesn't fuck up.
So let's just say you bought
Can he find a tent?
Yeah, 2-man tent.
Yeah.
What else did you want?
Just like a generic camping gear.
Okay.
I don't honestly, I don't know what people would need, but I've got like a tinderbox and stuff, so maybe just the tent actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So this friendly furball lady asked for 12 gold or 12 imperial crowns for it.
Oh, I've got a tattoo is 44. Tent is 12.
We've spent 100 of our imperial crowns. We've got 111 left.
Fitz is going to smile at the furball and say like, 12 gold seems like a little bit much. Anyway, we can barter that down. I have a spare Python.
Python.
Python. I don't even know what it is.
Python.
I don't even know what a Python is.
You hammer it into a rock so that you've got a foothold.
Oh, maybe I don't want to give up that. I'll keep my Python.
How about 9 imperial crowns?
9 imperial crowns sounds great to me. Deal.
Anything else you want from my store?
Nothing for me. I don't think Fitz saw Paul stalking him behind to check on him, so...
Well, you will see a blonde Paul with blue eyes and his new dress.
Oh, excuse me, you look just like my friend Paul. A little more handsome, a little less sullen and brooding looking, but yeah, just like my friend. Wild.
Puts a hand on his shoulder. Well, how about you just treat me the same way as you did your friend?
It is you, isn't it, Paul?
Shut up.
Certain tone. Sorry. Thank you, stranger.
Shadorim, did you say that you wanted a tent as well?
Yeah, I'll pick up a 2-man tent as well.
Okay. She also asked for 9 Imperial crowns off you.
Yep, I'll hand them over.
Is there anything else you need from the shop, guys?
Are you two paying for this yourselves or doing the party funds?
I
Oh, yeah.
still have some of my own funds. I didn't give away all my gold earlier. So I'm paying for myself.
Okay. Steve?
Yeah, I should have I think I've got a couple left from last time. I never actually got any of the other stuff, so I've still got me.
Cool, yeah. But
Previously pretty cool.
honestly, it's all open to any of you. Any of you want to use it? Unless it's
Then again-
absolutely ridiculous, I'll hand it over.
That's how it
We've got to
starts.
we've got to give it back anyway, so we might as well use that one.
Okay, so how much is one, John?
9.
9.
9.
Okay, we have 91 of the Imperial crowns left.
Let's get drunk.
Plenty.
Let's get drunk.
You're a bad influence.
Because once the 3 of us, they're going to be getting tattooed for hours and hours. They're not professionals like me. They're not fast. They can't do it on the road.
Okay. Look, you two can't get any money, right?
If there's a fighting pit, happy to toss my hat in the ring, but otherwise I'm not very good at earning money. Good at spending it.
Right. Well, I can do it one of 2 ways. Begging for tips as a performer, or the PI work. Although I can't really do it in this look.
I don't know how long we're staying here for.
Exactly why I've adopted this look. And Paul has transformed himself using Mask of Many Faces. He looks exactly like he did, except he's more golden skinned, golden brown hair, blue eyes. His shirt is white instead of purple, his tie is red, his waistcoat is brown and golden brown brocade.
So, what are you 3 doing at the moment? Because you're walking out of the general store. Where are you heading to now?
So if Paul is fancying kind of wandering around doing some money making, I am gonna stay in a tavern somewhere.
Okay.
It depends what time of day it is.
It's late morning at the moment.
I'd like to go to... Oh, I don't even know where to get a map. Could I ask a guard where to get a map?
You can ask a random guard, yeah. Off you go.
Citizen, I'm new to this place. Might I ask where one might procure a map?
Oh, over there.
Does he point or anything?
Yeah, he points towards a random bookstore called the Mystic Ink.
Thank you, friend.
And he just wanders off.
Okay, let's go in the Mr. King.
head into the Mystic Ink. It's a very quite large bookstore with an unusual goblin sitting on a very large pedestal, writing something on his desk.
Paul grins in its blonde form.
Yes, what you want?
Good evening, Goblin. Well, what title do you claim?
Well, it's not evening, is it? It's morning, you dickhead.
Well, I must correct myself. Good morning. And
Yes,
what title
what is
do
it?
you claim?
Just call me Sitzes.
Very well.
I run this bookstore. What do you want?
Looking for a map of the town.
Map of the town. That's all I. Right. Okay. He climbs down his little pedestal and wanders to the edge of this bookstore. Takes a scroll out and just slaps it in your hand. That's a crown, please.
A gold for a map? That seems a bit excessive.
Crown, please.
You're not going to budge on this, are you?
Why the fuck would I? Crown, please.
I accept your enthusiasm. I will give him a crown.
He like snatches the crown out of your hand. If you can make a perception check, you can see him biting on the coin to see if it's real or not.
13.
Yeah, so you do see him like biting on the coin to see if it's real or not, as he scrambles up his little pedestal again and continues to write what he was doing. Are you still here?
Yes, I am. I ordered a service which I rendered payment for.
Yes. And I gave you a map.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear that bit. It cut out.
Oh yeah. So he gave you the map, and you gave him the coin.
Well, I shall leave you to your business, then.
Think your best. If you don't want anything else, just fuck off.
Do you know that moment when people live up to their steps?
No.
Obviously. And he walks out.
Okay. So you got the map of the city now.
Okay. So I'll just show it to the other two, asking if they want to do anything about it.
Unless there's somewhere a fight pit of some description, I don't think my skills are set up for a nice city like this.
The more you talk about this fighting pit stuff, the more I enjoy you.
There's a time where nobody in the Heartlands would dare go in a fighting pit for Fitzroy Harrigon was going to be there. Once upon a time.
Didn't work out very well for you last time, did it?
Well, you all caught me on a bad day. I got fucked up by those assassins. Yeah, so that's Fitz done. I guess because they're going to be hours to get the tattoos. So
Yeah. So what you think you want to do? You want to go to a tavern and wait for the others, or?
yes, unless anything suspicious draws our eye as we're going there, then yes, Fitz is gonna go to a tavern. The other guys can do as they like.
I'm going to go to Mad Clairvoyant.
Okay. What's Shadorim doing?
I will probably have a little wander around town, just see what there is.
Okay.
And that. And then after a while, probably head to the tavern, meet up where we're all.
Which tavern? Because you haven't really.
Damn, this is the second time I've done that.
You haven't really specifically said which tavern you want to meet up at.
Well, this is in the Honey Bear.
Okay. Fitz is in the Honey Bear. Okay.
As I was with Fitz, I'm gonna guess he'd have mentioned that, so
Okay.
I'll join him in that one.
So, Shadorim, you have a little look around the city. You see there's. Is there any? I don't think there's any. I don't believe that. I forgot to put a blacksmith down here. I am so sorry. Okay, so this will change next week anyway. So you do see a blacksmith, but you only glancing at what they got and everything. You look around, there's nothing else really catches your eye, Shadorim, and you head to the Honey Bear to find Fitzroy. Or you wanted to go to Mad
Clairvoyance.
Yes, Mad Clairvoyance. What do you want to get from Mad Clairvoyance?
Information about how to train.
Okay.
He's said many a time he is interested in poisons.
Yeah, okay. So you head into the alchemist and herbalist shop. You see, what was it? You see a half-elf lady with long ginger hair behind the counter, smiling at you. Well, good morning there. How are you?
He brushes his hand through his blonde seeming hair. Very well. The morning greets me well. And how about yourself?
I'm fair, I think. What can I do for you for today?
Now, I am looking for a means to start studying in poison. Now, I already have a book, and I already have somebody who has promised to train me in a little way. What I really need is guidance.
Oh, that's easy. How long are you staying in town for?
I am passing through today. I can only promise you a second day.
Well, Daddy helped us work. Hang on, I'll go again. Daddy! And she runs off and everything, and her dad comes in, quite buff, sort of late 19th century handlebar moustache. Man comes out, is like, can I help?
Well, has your daughter explained what I...
Apparently you want training on how to do poisons or something.
That is correct.
Right. The training starts tomorrow. I'll teach you how to do poisons. Come here at 8 o'clock precise. I'll train you how to deal with poisons.
I see. I shall arrive promptly, of course. What fee are you looking at?
Let me calculate that and I'll get back to you about that, okay?
I can't commit to it unless I know what it's going to cost me.
Okay. How about 5 crowns?
I suppose I could, yes.
Good. We have a deal with it.
And what's your name, please, sir?
Bernard.
Bernard. My name is Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Hello, Bernard.
Now, is there anything else you want from my shop, or is that all you required?
For me being able to participate in the training via a course, but that can be done when I return.
Of course.
Thank you, Bernard. You've been most helpful.
And you, take care. You see his daughter at the back, just like leaning over, just giving me a little, sort of like a little friendly wave goodbye.
I'll just give her a smirk. Walking backward a few paces and then turning off.
Okay. You exit the alchemy shop and you head to the Honey Bear to meet up with the others. Bernice and Rowan, what are you two doing after having your tattoos done?
I think we should look for a tavern. Maybe try and find the others.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Maybe check out the bakery on the way.
Oh, absolutely. That sounds like an amazing idea. Tell you what, if you don't mind me taking your arm for a moment, I'll send my raven off to find where they are. If you wouldn't mind just guiding me, because I won't be able to see a thing.
That's fine.
So you send your raven off to find the others.
Yep.
As you guys head to
Queen's Bakery.
Queen's Bakery. As you enter the Queen's Bakery, you get a whiff of that sweet-smelling cakes, donuts, muffins, everything. As you see this very over-the-top, middle-aged lady with her long, puffy dress coming down the stairs. Oh my darlings, how are you?
Well, thank you, and yourself?
Oh, I'm fabulous, darling. My name's Queenie, Queen of the Muffins.
Pleasure to meet you. My name's Bernice.
Hello, Bernice. And you's your handsome boy friend.
Not my boyfriend. He's just blind, so I'm helping guide him.
He's very quiet.
He is. Where's he gone?
He is, because he forgot to press the button, because he does push to talk.
So what would you like to have, my darlings?
Do you have a special on today?
Oh, special, let's see. We got sourdough dough rolls. We have meat pies. Ooh, yum yum yum. We have carrot cake, buttered crumpets. Anything of those take your fancy? We got fruit pies as well. Little fruit pies are made.
Whatever you think looks the best, Bernice. I can't see a thing.
I can tell you they all look amazing. It's difficult to decide. I think I'll have a buttered scone each and a slice of carrot cake each.
And she gets her little tongs out and starts putting them in individual bags for you. There you are, my darling. So all that will cost you 3 crowns, please.
Thank you very much, and I'll give you 4. 1 extra for the amazing baking you've done.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Anything else you want from the shop, or?
The meat pies and fruit pies, are they individual ones or are they?
Yeah, they're individual ones.
Should we take anything back for the others, Rowan?
Meat pies. Are they shepherd's pies peppered with actual shepherds?
No, it's beef with pastry over them.
We've got 86 gold left of this country.
Well, then you'd best start stealing, hadn't you? Well, yeah, I think we should take some food for the boys.
What do you think they'll fancy, the meat pies or fruit pies?
Well, one of each, I would say.
Okay, we'll have a fruit pie and a meat pie as well.
Oh, lovely. Okay, then we'll do that. That would be 2 crowns, please.
Okay.
Pleasure doing
She'll hand
business.
over. Pleasure's all mine.
And you have a lovely day, sweeties.
You too.
Bye. Thank you.
And you head out of the bakery, and I would imagine you're heading to. Your crow comes back to Rowan and tells you that the others are in the honey bear.
Bernice, the honey bear. Do you know where that is?
Not really, but it can't be too far. Surely your crow would have seen where it is from us.
Yes, Raven, just head on, just lead us there, will you? And it flies off slightly ahead.
Yeah, it flies off ahead, showing you where the bear tavern is. You get to the tavern and you walk in, and that is where we end tonight's session.
Woo!
As everyone's getting pretty tired.
Mm-hmm.
Just a bit.
Yep.
But it's fine, because we did some good things today, kids. Well done. Daddy's proud.
I'm built for
Even at the
fighting. I'm not built
PvP.
for shopping.
Well, it's only training.
Yeah, that was good. That was good training. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and also click the bell icon so you can know when the next episode is going to be out. And we will see you next week.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.